Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Martin the Aviator speaking, and we are in the southern part of Sweden. We are in Höganäs. It's southwest of Sweden, and today I have a very special guest with me. His name is Eric. He is a relative, he's a cousin for my children, and most important, he just graduated high school. So as a present for my family to him is to give him the experience of flying a tail dragger. In this episode I will go through the basic functions of my aircraft. And as you already know, it's a Cessna 185. I will get into 3 topics in this episode: runway or strip alternatives due to wind conditions, physics, and engine specs. Welcome!
Thank you.
We're gonna go flying today, huh?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Very excited.
Okay, Eric, here we are.
Yes.
Are you ready to fly?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Eric. I'm 19 years old. I graduated from high school this Friday, and from the natural science program.
Yeah.
And my hobbies is to experience the world, be out in the wilderness, and cooking, for example.
Wonderful. And this type of what we're gonna do today will be very nice for you. So, what do you know about flying?
Not really that much, but I hope to learn more today.
Yeah. And what is your experience about flying before today?
Not that much. I've flown with you once before, and
That was seaplane, right?
yes, that was seaplane in Stockholm.
Yeah.
But other times just with the normal airlines to like vacations.
Yeah, like most of the people. Huh?
Yes.
So we are in the southern part of Sweden. We are in Höganäs, and today we're gonna fly a little bit with Eric. In this airport has 2 strips. You can see it a little bit behind us here. It's runway 14 and 32. That's one strip, and 0624 is the other strip. And do you know why you have these numbers?
Oh, not really.
Because if you have straight up that north, that's 360 degrees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's south, it's 108 degrees. So it's 90 degrees and 270 degrees from the east and west as well. So if you put out a 0 in the end of these numbers, so 14, it means 140 degrees. That means that the runway is on the heading of 140 degrees. And 24 and 0 behind is 240 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the numbers of the runways.
Okay.
And today we're gonna use a runway to fly into the wind.
Yeah.
And right, the wind is changing all the time here because it's not so much, only 8 knots. And right now it's 90 degrees. So right now we would like to have a runway that is 90 degrees, but we don't have that. We have one that's 60 degrees and one that's 140 degrees. So one of those 2 runways it will be. Great. Okay. So we're going to fly an aircraft today that has something called a tail dragger. That means you have a small wing on the back, and instead of a steering wheel in front. And the good thing about that is you get the propeller up from the grass. So the propeller is a little bit higher, so you have a better ground clearance for the propeller, so you don't hit anything. The negative side is that it's so much harder to turn, and also since the weight is behind the main wheels, it wants to do something they call a ground loop. You have a little bit of wind from the side and the airplane just want to turn around. And most of these aircraft, if they haven't had one already, they will have a ground loop. And that's why they, after more or less the 50s, they changed all the construction of the airplanes from a tail wheel to a nose wheel.
Okay.
And almost no aircraft that's built after the 50s or 60s has the tail wheel.
It's outdated.
Yeah, but you still only use it sometimes, and that is for bush flying.
Yeah.
Bush flying is the only time you really want to have the tail wheel. So if you go to skis in the winter time, or you have bigger tires and you want to land on really rough runways, then it's so nice to have a tail wheel, because then you can get the propeller up from to have better ground clearance. That is the biggest issue. So we're going to fly aircraft today with tail dryer. I'm going to show a little bit more about that later. But do you have any questions before we go out?
No, not really.
You know everything now?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this
16 cylinders, 8.4 liters. So if you take a normal car engine, it's about 2 liters, right? If you take the biggest car engines from the 1960s, there was about 6 liters. This is 8.4 liters. It's enormous. And why you have that is because then it can go really slow revolutions per minute. It only goes up to about 2,800 revolutions per minute on this aircraft engine. That means we don't need a gearbox. Okay. So the propeller is mounted right on the biggest shaft of the engine. The wing on this aircraft is a little bit modified. You can see here it goes this part here, it goes up a bit. Yeah. It means that the front of the engine has a teardrop. So this one is brand new. It gives us a little bit more lift, because the wind comes here and the monocle goes around. So this further distance travel on the upside and on the low side. That means that it's less pressure on the or that's how you make the lift. Here, on the end of the wings, this goes down a bit, and that is because you have induced drag. So it means that when the air comes here, it doesn't go straight. You want to go out a bit. And you want to find his partner on the other side of the wing, right? Yeah. So it want to find this way. So this goes down a bit, and on modern aircraft, the wing is really big. So it stops the air from traveling from this side to that side. You can see that we have cylinders standing out from like this on the side, on both sides, and that is boxers. It goes like this. A V engine, the cylinders is like a V. You have heard about V8s and V6 and stuff. And a straight engine, normally the piston goes right up, but this is a boxer, so it goes from the side to side. Okay. So it's a 6-cylinder boxer engine from Continental, American. It's 8.4 liters. It's a very big one. It takes about 1 liter of fuel per minute. Okay. So it means it takes about 60 liters an hour. If you think about how far you get in an hour, it's the most efficient thing we can do when we transport 4 people. Yeah. So it's environmentally very good.
Yeah. Nice.
And this is where we check the oil.
Like on a car.
Like on a car. And you see it's 10 there. I don't know if you can see that. But it means that it's 10 quarts. 1 quarter is 1/4 of a gallon.
Okay.
And 1 gallon is almost 4 liters. So it's almost 1 liter.
Yeah.
Yes, just a little bit shy of a liter. And what is this?
Looks like an antenna.
Yeah, it looks like an antenna, but it's not.
Okay, then I don't know.
No. It measures pressure.
Okay.
So in here, you're getting all the pressure you can when you're flying. So the faster you fly, the more pressure you get there.
Okay.
Yeah. And on the side here, you'll have something called static pressure, because it doesn't matter if it moves forward or not, the pressure here won't change.
Okay.
So this is the pressure you have, and the static one, without any air moving into it. And this is all the forward motion.
Okay.
The difference between these two is your speed. So this is actually how you can check the speed.
Oh, okay.
So this is how you get the speed to work. There's nothing else,
Oh.
nothing moving all over the ground or anything, right?
No.
You have to measure it in the air somehow.
Yeah.
And this is how it works.
Okay, cool.
The difference between static pressure and total pressure.
Okay, hopefully there was something new and interesting for some of you in this episode, and especially for those of you who are thinking about learning to fly. Next time we'll meet, we will continue with the review and talk about some mechanics of the wing, flaps, and Eric will be able to fly by himself. Hope to see you then. Until next time, please share, like, and subscribe. Bye!